Hi there, YouTube. Um, Today I wanted to get a little bit real with you. I guess I kind of wanted to do that from the beginning. That's what I wanted the whole channel to be about. That's kind of why I like YouTube in general, I think, or a lot of it, is because of the realness of it all. And I wanted to contribute to that. So, on that note, this might not be the lightest topic, but I am going to find the light in it, and it's an important topic, and that is mental health. And I was going to share with you guys a little bit about my own mental health journey and kind of where I'm at with it. I figured this was a good time for it because right now I'm not in the best. Everything's a roller coaster, and I guess right now I'm not at a high point. And we're back. Sorry, I didn't know I was going to get that emo that quickly, but when things are kind of out of whack emotionally, things get triggered just by talking about them. So I think because of that, a lot of us just decide not to talk about it because it's just way easier. So this is hard, but I'm gonna do it. And talk a little bit about, I'm not gonna talk too much about like coping mechanisms or anything like that at this point because I kind of wanted to, again, be real with you guys and let you know kind of what it feels like to be in these situations if you don't experience them, so that you know what it's like for the people in your life who do, because I guarantee that you know somebody who deals with anxiety or depression. And there's a very good chance you deal with it yourself, because a lot of people do. That's just the truth of it. And I know that I have pretty much my entire life, because I am a bit of a high, I guess you could say I'm a little high strung, a little type A, a little emotional. Things with me are to the extreme. And so I have been coping in a way, managing. I've been managing these emotions, these kind of hyperactive emotions, my entire life. And now I can say I'm managing them. I don't know. I can't say I've always been managing them. I don't know. Still finding the right word for that. But anyways, so yeah, a little history on my own mental illness or health or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, I don't like mental illness. That's definitely not a fun term. Again, finding the right words. But I can say that anxiety and depression are things that are terms that are widely used for what I think I deal with. And I can say that it's not a battle with some kind of an end date. It's a continuous thing. But again, finding the light side of it, it can get very dark. Oh yeah, I should probably tell you a little bit more about my history on it. I was medicated when I was 15 for depression. Yeah, 15. That's when they started medicating me. And actually, I wasn't on medication for very long before I decided I didn't really enjoy it very much. But that's, that kind of goes to show how young they can diagnose these things. And I also don't want this video to be about like pro medication or not pro medication, because that's definitely a case-by-case basis, 100%. There's no way that I could tell somebody else whether or not they should be on medication, because I am just not them. And hopefully goes the other way. Nobody else should ever be telling me whether or not I should be on medication other than a trained professional doctor, and even at that, you go with your gut on these things, and I think you know what your body needs ultimately. But and speaking about that, I will have some more upbeat videos that talk more about the kind of the ways that I have managed, and the actually the kind of the benefits of being this kind of person with these extra emotions, because I think it actually comes with a lot of benefits. I remember the first time somebody told me that my anxiety was a good thing because it meant that I cared a lot, and my head kind of exploded a little bit, and I'm like, you mean it can be good? Oh, what? And then I freaked out because that's what I do. But anyways, I do want to talk a little bit about why I think I got to the point that I am at right now, because that is important. I think just acknowledging why acknowledging where we're at and why we're there is very important. And so I am acknowledging that right now I'm not where I want to be, but I am going to buck it up. That was a B, not a, I said I wasn't going to cuss. But before that, like I said, the reason I got to this point, I think it kind of started when my routine got really out of whack. I was traveling a bit. And everybody knows when you travel, your routine goes all over the place. And not only that, I'm traveling with a baby. So his routines got out of whack, and although I don't think you needed like a super solid routine, there are some parts of it that are really crucial, like eating and sleeping and staying hydrated. And I kind of failed on all of those aspects. Here I am talking about how much you need to drink water. I didn't drink enough, I can guarantee it, because I didn't want to have to stop that often to go to the bathroom. So shame on me, and I'm paying the price. Oh. And then I wasn't eating right, and not eating right is different for everybody. For some people that means that you're eating a lot of junk foods, and for some other people like me it can mean that you don't eat. And that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But just know that health looks different on everybody, and I'm somebody who is actually healthier when I have more weight on me. So I'm trying to actually reverse that as well. So if you see me kind of fluffing up a little bit in these future videos, it's intentional and for good reason, and it's healthy. So like I said, another video for another day. But yeah, anyways, so I did not, and then not getting enough sleep, because, different sleeping situations, sometimes that one's a little out of your control, but I needed to catch up on it. And as soon as I got home, instead of catching up on these things like I should have, I decided I needed to really catch up on laundry and get the house in order and all these other things. So I hit the ground running when I'd already been running, and I ran myself totally into the ground. And before I knew it, my skin is breaking out like crazy. I've got a flipping cold sore, and I hate cold sores. But, my body is telling me, is screaming at me that I need to take better care of it, and it's time for me to listen to it. So, anyways, that being said, I'm going to drink some water and end this video. But anyways, I wanted to share this with you. I don't know if it's going to help anybody, but maybe if just knowing that you're not alone, because I know that I'm not in this. I know that there's other people that struggle with this every day. So, anyways, peace and love and all that hippie cred. Just kidding. No, all those good things. And mwah. Bye. Take care of yourself.